Right, that was here for me now. Kwaba Shronkon at the Bibiara Eba Akroma TV SO. Ejili will be Biara and Hoya na friend so and some Egusu Chuguno, the day Banina, so much money Machafa Ewo. Yes, I bread near Buera and some other to happen so emo. Na Eminoka say, dear Otumfour say to two archers say, a would do it through a was Santa Mantemu. Or he knew one home the Minoka say, dear was no more pan at the Aquaco Piemu. Ewo a lunch and Cassia, I friend say Green Ghana Day, a 2023 edition. Or more lunch and air cost some no Casay Sabre. Na Emmy say a Casa Green Ghana Day. Natural say one botayan Casa F for Inuia. Natural say a Ministry of Lands and Resources. Woman among tobacco, woman to any summit to me a preserve near. And I say be a trees, send a bay or mine Ghana so. A move to me, I crab a head. Now, because the trees are a boak pine baby, so and my environment na AFA. Now, we transfer so near Bimbe in Suin now, where Kaisi old school is young, sending na Abwa, El Cracker in Sumania from just say a near as on fast so nebusian for furniture, Tana swinging nani, na Kahubia, ye di Eddie Juma. Now, I say a lunch near Costume penny 4 I could dam. Abodon Pim Ewa say a more man in penny 4 to say, woman, it would be bread, Ewa areas where say ministry seen Abodon Pim. No say no, and some who do no woman at the air to drag. Now, you may say, but I pan back and say, one more target, and say, one bit to me, I plant 10 million tree seedlings. And in Riambankwa 10 million, and I just say, targets are a DC star launching, we say, so. Now, I'm on 2 months to United say, or something for a woman day, a ban of environment, any nature, any home I drain to a toa, and penny for Mudimacosin and Nino. Womu do many achim or lunching yes such as a bushing for and some dear womu probably the go mangana for now so papa. Now the upper so would made dinner say and some who do be mudi to jano a bushing for Mamka Sanya Tintin cry. If you bring up videos, Nibia air cost so na friends on summer a year Otumfour say to and a monto to the Mwakata, a would made nature no less more to Jenny and Rebecca Neaqua could be natural say and so who dear cost so a Green Ghana Day, Womo a year 2023 edition lunch no and a monto so many so and it's 10 million tree seedlings no a one amount to say na and it was for. Woman be to join never could be ye bar and Comaka always saying a chin and white drink, chilling home to a twin and most from a dear comment session. A baby making kind at the moment. Yes, I Breno, Umembo Red made in us near her and Simbia a course so I was here.
It is very sad that despite the several measures government has been putting in place to curb this menace, illegal logging and illegal mining continue to pose a threat to our forests. This means that government cannot do it alone. We must all get involved and support government to come to grips with these matters. My chiefs know that I've been speaking about this, and I'm not happy with chiefs in Amansia area where Galamsey has taken over the land, and I say to them that if you sit there and you claim that you don't know what is happening, then you are not fit to be a chief over there. So these are matters that we are going to take it up again. And I don't care whose goals it is, because we have to enforce it. And I have to start with my chiefs first, and then government has to deal with the other ones. We all have to take matters seriously to be able to bring this to a closure. Because I cannot accept that. I'm going to take a drive around those areas in the Amansia to Manson Kwanta area and all those things to see. I've gotten reports about what is happening, and I'm going to do that. And if I finish with that, all the chiefs around that area may have to answer as to why that has happened. I was alarmed. To hear during the minister's press briefing a couple of weeks ago that forest reserves in the Bekwai Forest District, including the Oda River, Subin Shelter Belt and Apampram forest reserves are the most difficult reserves to control due to activities of gun-wielding illegal miners and loggers. This cannot continue. I have therefore charged the chiefs in these areas to work with the Forestry Commission and the Ministry to find ways of ridding these forests of the illegal miners and loggers. And I know Nananum, some of them have benefited from this illegal mining. It is a fact that we have to accept and appreciate. Government side too, I know the accusations over there, they also have to fight it. We all have to fight it. We cannot hide under anything by saying that we don't know what is happening. We all know what is happening, and we have to fight this one. Honorable Minister Nananum, ladies and gentlemen, the increasing rate of deforestation and forest degradation must be a worry to all of us. Available data suggests that deforestation and forest degradation are rising from unsustainable land use for agriculture, illegal mining and illegal logging cost the state some 2.8% of GDP. For a developing country like ours, this is very alarming. If we are to develop and prosper as a nation, we must take all necessary steps to efficiently and effectively manage our resources. What I want my office to do for me is to calculate 2.8 of GDP for us to know how it is affected us economically. When we say GDP, most people don't even understand it. And therefore it's GDP. How is it affecting us in terms of calculation in relation to economy? So the economists must translate that to small English for us all to understand. So that we understand that GDP means that this is how much is affecting our economy and our lives. So, Mr. Minister, I want you to do these calculations and tell us. We all have a role to play to safeguard our forests and other resources. As citizens of this country, we are the owners of these resources as dictated by the Constitution. Even though it is, I know the importance of trees to our lives and the protection of water bodies such as the lake. And I stand here, my son knows, together with the Deputy Minister knows, that I also have a plantation in Kumewu where I've done teak plantation of about 640 acres of land. I am also collaborating with the Forestry Commission I'm told I have some land being developed at Otumfour or something for us to do. So you call that compartments. How many do I have now planted? Do you know? About 2 or 3 compartments I think we've done. Okay. So that also we are going to continue to do it. For that I say trees contribute significantly to environmental protection, climate change mitigation and improved livelihoods for members of fringe communities. They are also home to millions of wildlife that contribute to the sustainability of the earth. One cannot, therefore, but agree with the conservationists and the 26th President of the United States, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, when he said that to exist as a nation, to prosper as a state, to live as a people, we must have trees. That is why I had no difficulty in embracing Green Ghana project when it was launched. And I commend government for initiating this project. Since it began in 2021 under the stewardship of my son, I have always participated in the tree planting exercise on the Green Ghana Day. So it is said the society grows great when old men plant trees in whose shade they shall never sit. And I've been doing that with my girl, because I told her I would never sit under that tree, but she will sit under the tree. So for the past 2 years, she's done that with me. So we have 2 trees each at the golf park. She has nurtured, I have also nurtured. I'm happy to learn that since its inception, the Ashanti region has consistently planted the highest number of trees. Of the over 31 million trees planted within the 2 years, some 7.8 million was planted in this region. And I'm even happier to learn that majority of these trees have survived and are doing very well. It shows that our toils and sacrifices are not being wasted. This year, we have another opportunity to renew our support for this noble cause on the Green Ghana Day. And the theme chosen for this year's edition, Our Forests, Our Health, summarizes the importance of forests to our lives. It is not for nothing that forests are called the lungs of the earth. For without forests, life on the planet is itself impossible. Apart from their health benefits, forests contribute significantly to national economies. The reality, however, is that our forest resources are under serious threat from a range of environmental challenges, including illegal mining, the headache of Ghana, illegal logging, deforestation, forest degradation, land degradation, climate change, soil erosion and loss of soil fertility, and many others. Goal 15 of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals aims to protect, restore, and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystems, sustainably manage forests, combat desertification, and halt and reverse land degradation and biodiversity loss.